as far as you could say, there is such a thing as a good funeral, meaning the family was well served. Not so much like good funeral for some people means, wow, the family spent a lot of money. Scrap that. The good funeral is the family coming away saying, we were served, we honored our person, Matt heard me, and we did our thing and we got what we wanted, kind of thing. So that's, I love that. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then with you just bringing that up as well, James, with the money.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep coming back to the money.
Sure.
But yeah, there's overhead, but there's a difference between somebody who listens to you and sees where you're at. Yeah. And we have an open and frank discussion with funds and what's there. And we look out for the best interest of the family, yeah, and sure, do things within a budget.
Sure. Sure. It takes an ability to have maybe what would you say, just a bigger vision than like, someone's got to get the money right now. It's like, well, wait a minute. The bigger vision of serving people in a more, holistic way. That's kind of a tired word, but like the whole situation where, maybe as a provider, you didn't push for selling more stuff, but you don't care because the family is going to leave and say, we just have to call Matt. That's where we go. Matt's our guy. And like, that is just pure gold to have members of your community saying, we were served well. This is a man of integrity. You just go there, and you can't even if no one can afford that kind of advertising. It's pure gold. So it takes a bigger vision, a very mature vision to say, yeah, we're gonna plod along here and build our tribe as you're doing.
Yeah, and likewise, the same as you. And I think that's kind of what had us gravitate to each other is our philosophy.
Sure.
And our vision of what we want to see, or how we want to see families served,
sure,
in the loss of a loved one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, and I would just the people that are going to be watching this are thinking, like, is there going to be more episodes of this? 2 funeral directors, Ontario funeral directors, talking about stuff. I think people find it interesting, the kind of things that we're talking about as 2 insiders. But I would think that people listening to this conversation can also hear our heart for the people that we serve. This is not like a closed system. It's an open system where without families to serve, well, we're not open. So, committing our lives to serving others in this way, it's a win-win all the way across. But so I think further, we need to carry on down this road and keep these talks. We'll put them up on our platforms here. People can chime in, ask questions, and get to know each of us in a really transparent way.
Yeah, and then hopefully, depending on the questions that come in, we can focus on a certain area, whatever that topic is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, right on.
Yeah,
so, go ahead.
There's so many interesting things in the bereavement sector that the general public may know or may have misinformation about that.
Oh, yeah.
If we can just have a casual talk and have people bring their questions or comments, then for sure